Dear community members, Shabbat Shalom. In our Parsha, we read about Yaakov and Esav. And Esav, even though there are many midrashim that picture him as a very negative person, there are other midrashim that are praising his kibud avayim. And indeed, it seems that Esav is not such a bad person if we look at the pshat. Furthermore, when he hears that his parents are not happy with the wives he took, he's immediately taking other wives from the daughters of Ishmael that seem that he understands that will be more in favor of the eyes of his parents. So what is really the big difference between Yaakov and Esav? The Torah says Yaakov is an ish tam yoshevo halim, whereas he learns in the tents, whereas Esav is a rough person. He's a man of the field, a man that is hunting, a hunter. There is even more than that. You know, Esav, Edom, is associated with red, with blood. When I say blood, I don't mean necessarily murder. I mean that he's very impulsive. We see it in the pshat. When he comes very tired from the hunting, he's asking Yaakov for the food. And when Yaakov tells him, you know, you're going to lose your Bechorah, your firstborn rights because of that, there are going to be long-term consequences for this. Then he says, what do I care? The here and now. He's a man of here and now. Impulsive, here and now. This is Esav. And Yaakov, on the contrary, Yaakov is someone who is able to see some things more abstractly. He is less responsive to the impulses and to the stimuli that are now, here and now, concrete in front of his eyes. Rather, he's able to think about long-term consequences. We see it also when they meet in Parashat Vayishlach 2 weeks from now. And then when they depart, Yaakov is telling Esav, you're going to go back to Edom, and I'm going to walk slowly because of all the things that I have to do. There is a saying, we say, Am hanetzach lo mefached miderech haruka. The eternal nation is not afraid of a long term, of a long way, a long process. This is what characterizes us, the Jews, not being impulsive and responding to the here and now, seeing only concrete stimuli, but rather having that ability to see things in long perspective and to think about the long consequences, moral and others, of what we're doing. We're now confronting a big challenge with it, which is the corona. We need to remember who we are and to understand that even though things are there are a lot of challenges and things are very stressing. It's a very stressful event, yet still we should not be the people of the here and now, but rather think of the long-term consequences and understand that even though we got good news this week, we should pray to Hashem that we'll be as short as possible and take a long breath and be ready to really cope with it in the right and proper way and not in an impulsive way. Shabbat Shalom to everybody.